My name's Nick Henderson. I'm originally from Stafford, from the Printers Inc. Limited. Okay, well, we offer online solutions for artists, photographers, enterprises, and generally anyone with a large image library to be able to sell prints of their images online. Our solutions integrate with almost any web presence, including Facebook, Twitter, and general websites as well. It can even be integrated into apps for smart devices like phones and tablets as well. Well, we don't have that many direct competitors in the UK, I've got to be honest, but for those that we do compete with, we're generally more open, more flexible, and generally just kind of more helpful than anyone else. And our prints are better as well. We use 12 colour fine art printers, which mean that our prints are literally the most vivid and crisp that you can possibly imagine. Mine's generally strong with 1 milk and 1 sugar actually. I think the favourite moment of mine was probably when we secured seed funding last year. We were one of the fastest companies that had been funded using the Seeders crowdfunding platform when we came on there, and it was really encouraging basically because people were willing to put money behind our ideas. I'd have to say probably number one was 22 Creative, which are a web design company that we're working closely with at the moment, and the results are purely fantastic, but you'll see those shortly on our site. Apart from that, there's the Sharp project, which is really good. It's a really good service for kind of helping to nurture startup companies and then kind of give them everything they need to kind of get on their feet. And I'd say the last one was probably the Enterprise Centre at Manchester University. It's really helped us from day one really, and continues to assist in anything we require basically going forward. 3 most influential people. Well, I'd say the first one was probably Sir Howard Bernstein, because even since I've been in Manchester over the last 6 years, he's completely kind of regenerated the city, and then whole areas are now kind of thriving under his watch. So he's definitely one to look out for. I would say no list is quite complete in Manchester without putting Sir Alex Ferguson on there, so he gets an honorary role. Finally, I don't know, probably one of the Gallagher brothers or something like that. Joint first, I'd say, would have to be Martin Henry and Lynn Shepherd from the Enterprise Centre in Manchester. They've, as I said, helped us from day one and are just generally awesome people to work with. And well, for number 3, I'd probably say that was joint across all the other people that I've met in Manchester. They're pretty nice to me. 3 qualities I would recommend are probably utter determination being the number 1. You can see from what we've had to do with the Printers Inc. that if you haven't got the drive to do it, then it probably won't happen. Number 2 would probably be time management and kind of, prioritising your tasks and stuff like that, as if there is just so much to do that you'll run the risk of getting bogged down in kind of non-important tasks in the greater scheme of things. And number 3, I'd probably say, is adaptability. Kind of, if you want to be successful, you've got to be able to push yourself and kind of move your comfort zones to whatever task you're currently doing, and just kind of take it on the chin basically. My number 1 restaurant would probably be Southern 11 over in Spinningfields. I do love a bit of kind of Southern American food, definitely. And number 1 bar would probably be One Lounge in Didsbury, as they do amazing music and amazing cocktails, and enough said basically. Yeah, I'd say the Chambers of Commerce is essential for kind of networking when you're in a new place, and there's also the Young Professionals Network in Manchester as well, which is always thriving. I think Manchester's on the up and up, to be honest, with new things like Media City hitting town, etc. I mean, it's quite obvious in the last 6 years how much it's changed, and it's just a really exciting city to be in and see what happens next. The Printers Inc. obviously, but if I was to leave the shameless plugs to one side, I'd probably say Living Ventures by Tim Bacon, which is, basically he's creating an empire of amazing restaurants, and I love my food, so he's a winner for me.